What's up, friends? Brittany here with the Speaker Lab, and we are back. Welcome to 2024. What is happening? I swear it was just 2023. Couple things. What did I do over break? Not a whole lot. I'm not gonna lie. And I think that's totally legit. And I think a lot of people really struggle with, getting back into a groove after something like the holidays. It really throws us off, and it just throws you off because you're just out of routine. A lot of people take a lot of time off and things like that, but I want to encourage you to give yourself grace because that's okay. I think we see on social media people in all kinds of businesses, right? Not just the speaking business, but they're setting goals and they're doing all these epic things, and it's like, I'm just trying to get my life together right now, and that's okay. I want to give you permission to slow down and just chill for a minute, and then when you're ready, get back into it. So I want to talk a little bit about goal setting for 2024, especially from the business space and speaking industry, right? So there's a lot of different ways you could set goals. So I'm going to encourage you to set a really big booked revenue goal. Like, what is the amount of money you want to bring home in 2024? Start there. A lot of times people will be like, I want to speak 2 times a month. That's what I want to do. That's great. But I would rather you focus on a revenue goal. Like, what do you want to make this year to make, this year exciting for you? What excites you? Put that at the big end of the year goal, and then reverse engineer it, right? Like, what do I need to accomplish every single month? What do I need to do every single day? How many prospecting emails do I need to send out? How many gigs do I need to close? All of those different things. And then you can kind of see where it develops into monthly or quarterly, or how that works for you in whatever industry you're in. My industry, I'm in the youth industry. And yes, school is in session all year long. Also, like, why am I breathing heavy? Okay. It's like I haven't done this in a while. Okay. Look, I'm just keeping it real. This has been a tough week. I saw a meme the other day that was like, your first day back at work after a holiday, and you're like, what do I do? And I'm like, nothing is more relatable than this meme right now. So if you can relate to that, I'm with you. We're all just trying to get back into the swing of things. So I want to lean into the don't compare yourself to all the things you see on social media where everyone's like hitting it hard day one. Yes. Do I think 2024 means business? Yes, because she started on a Monday. January 1st was a Monday. I'm looking at my calendar right now. It means business, but that doesn't mean if you need this week to kind of recalibrate and focus that you're behind on 2024. Good Lord, it just started. So give yourself a little bit of grace. Okay, now, what was I saying? Yes, reverse engineering your goals. So my industry is typically conference heavy between like May and August. So that's really where I see a lot. Yes, there are conferences all year long in every industry, but where is it really conference heavy? And then that'll help you see the revenue goal, right? Because maybe it's not twice a month that you're speaking. Maybe it's once a month, but there's a couple of months where you speak 5 times. I mean, it just depends, right? On when the conferences fall, what gigs you're landing. But I also want you to think about 2025. Maybe that's why I can't breathe. Listen, 2025, I'm still looking at gigs in 2025 because there are some gigs that I've recently found through my prospecting that are happening in like February or March. Well, those keynotes are already booked. So I'm in the process of building those relationships with those people now. So when they're looking in 2025, which will be right after their conference typically. So they'll probably look, if the conference is in February, they'll probably look for a keynote speaker April, May, June-ish, depending on how much time they take off between conferences. I've typically seen in my industry, it's about 10 to 8 months in advance. So I like to get on top of that. But the benefit of reaching out now, because a lot of times people will say, well, the conference is happening next month, so I clearly shouldn't reach out. No, I would definitely reach out, get on their radar, build that relationship, and also find out at what point they start selecting speakers for the following year, because you want to know when to follow up with that. So that is the big piece of advice today is, yes, you're looking at 2024. Yes, places book 3, 6, 8, 12 months in advance, depending on the opportunity. So you're going to be looking into potentially 2025, and that's good. That's great. That means building relationships. You want to be in the long game here, friends. That's what Grant always says, right? You want to be in the long game. This is a marathon, not a sprint. I'm standing, so that might be also why I'm a little winded. Also say hello to my reflection. Hey. So y'all know this is the setup. So this is what we do. But here's the thing. Got great feedback from y'all learning from my husband and being a professional speaker and all those things. So I want to encourage you on a couple of things is to reach out to us, okay? So if you have questions, comments, or concerns, we're all over Instagram, we're all over social. You can contact us through our website, our TikTok, our YouTube, all the things. We want to connect with you and hear how we can support you this year in growing your speaking business, because there is so much demand right now for speakers. And I want to also put out that if you are a woman speaker watching this, that their demand for women speakers is exceptionally high in the market right now, all across the board, because there are so few. I mean, there really are. There are so few. And I had a conversation with a decision maker fairly recently, late last year. It's weird to say that when it was like a week ago, but late last year, late 2023. And she said, I really want a female keynote speaker, but I can't find any. There are so few. So keep that in mind. If you're watching this, we want to help you grow and start your business. So just keep that in mind for 2024. What do you want 2024 to look like? So pick the big goal, okay? Pick the big goal in business or personal, whatever it is for the year. Reverse engineer that. So here's what I do. Here's what I let you into my goal setting. I pick one really big booked revenue goal for business. I'm like, this is the revenue I want to hit this year. What do I got to do that? Then I pick 2 medium-sized goals that would still help me accomplish the big goal, but they're smaller goals for me to focus on. And then I pick 4 tiny, small goals that contribute to the medium goals, which eventually contribute to the big goal. So this is called reverse engineering your goals. Ergo, because sometimes we look at a big goal really far out and we get really overwhelmed. We're like, how are we going to do that? That's so far away. And then we lose momentum and motivation. But if we set these smaller micro goals in the process and we hit those and they offhandedly still contribute to the big goal, we're actually working on how to hit that big goal as well. So I want you to reverse engineer your goal. Whatever your big goal is for your speaking business, put it out there, draw them out. I got a 12-month calendar on my wall right now. And then I put the big goal at the very end, and then I reverse engineer that. What do I have to do medium-wise to hit that goal? What do I have to do small-wise to hit that goal? And I can tell you that one of the small things to hitting a revenue goal or a speaking business goal in general is making sure you're consistent with your prospecting. I know you hear me say this all the time, but I really need to lean into that because it's so important. Now, I'll be honest with you. The last 2 weeks, didn't do any prospecting because I was off. I disconnected completely through the holidays to be with my family and friends. Consistency is not showing up every day despite adversity. That is not what consistency is, in my opinion. Consistency is showing up 24 out of 30 days. So you have to learn to give yourself grace because rest and recovery is equally as important as effort. Okay? Rest and recovery is equally as important as effort. So I took the last 2 weeks off and I'm getting back into prospecting as of yesterday. So I want to just put that on you that even people who are out there hitting their goals super hard, no matter what industry or business or in life, there is still time to disconnect, rest, and recover, and then get back to it. So set your goals. We'd love to hear them. Post them below. Reach out to us. Let me know if you need anything. Reverse engineer those goals, friends. You've got this. Let's go 2024. I'll see you on the next Sunday Short. Bye.